Are you sick and tired of having to decide whether you want to bring your favorite balisong or your favorite comb around with you for the day because you know you gotta look fresh, but you also gotta flip? Are you tired of not being able to fit everything in your pocket and are looking for a simple answer? Well, have no fear, the Orion S Comb Edition is here. Like magic, turn your balisong and your comb into one device. Oh! Cut! Take two! Look fresh to death in style. Flip that comb, don't just use it. So what are you waiting for? Get rid of those bulky combs and those bulky balisongs and have them both in one. What am I talking about? Well, stick around. You're definitely gonna wanna see this.
Never let them tell me who I am. I am always gonna be my own man, and that's on God.
What's going on? It's your boy Mills from Mills Flips, back with another balisong review, and this time on the LDY Orion S Comb Blade Edition. So, the Orion version 1.5 has, for a long time, it feels like at this point, been known as one of the best balisongs for beginner flippers to learn those tricks that they want to learn. And when we saw this drop, a lot of us were excited to see the comb blade as one of the options, so of course I had to get my hands on it. And now that we've given it a few weeks to really get to know it, it's time for me to share my experience with you. Now, it is definitely a standalone product, but as you can tell just from first glance, it is very similar to the Orion, the original Orion 1.5 in a lot of ways. I mean, the profile is practically the same, except for obviously one is channel and one is chan-witch, and this one has a comb blade and this one has a trainer blade, although there is a trainer blade or a live blade available for this guy, the Orion S, as well. Now, in just a moment, we're gonna go down low, show our unboxing experience with this guy, give you a little flipping clip, then we're gonna come back up here and talk about it a little bit more. Alright, so we're down low taking a look at that Orion S balisong from LDY Balisong. Now, we already did a actual first impressions unboxing video of this. We always do that with our GoPro when we first get something as a mail day type video. That'll pop up on the screen in case you were interested. So we have already played with this, which is why you're going to see a bite handle indicator and all that on it. But it comes in the typical LDY Balisong box that they come in the like sub $125 products. When you open that up, it's a little drawer that pulls out. You got your foam, we've got our bally, we've got these little LDY buttons. I'm still not quite sure what their intention is. And then we've got the little bag with hardware. Now, I bought this secondhand. I don't know if he put this in a new bag or if this is the type of bags they're coming in now. Yes, as you can see, we've got all our extra hardware in there, looking very good. Now, moving over to that balisong, and I got the comb version. It's a sandwich design, which is a little bit different than the original Orion. That is where the Orion S comes from. And as you can see, the handles themselves actually look very similar in terms of aesthetic, but they are the sandwich design. When we look down at the bottom of our handles and inside that channel, you can really tell that it is sandwich. Quite a bit of jimping here, like the original Orion, looking very good. The handles are made out of 7075 aluminum alloy with a anodized ceramic coating, and you do have these cutouts that reduces weight but also increases grip. The comb blade itself is a 3CR13 stainless steel, which is commonly used in knife making. The weight of the blade, I don't know. On their website, it just says to be announced. So I'm not positive with the comb. So I'm not even sure if all the stats on the blade are correct because they only list the live and trainer blade stats. They don't list it for the comb blade itself, but we do know our total length is about 10.01 inches. The handle length is 5.512 inches. It is a bushing system, as you can see there, and it's just a very clean, nice look to this. Now, I did grab my original Orion just so you can kind of see, and my original Orion is sort of my beater balisong at this point, so just keep that in mind. Blade shape, the length, all that is very, very similar. The bottoms of the handles is where you can tell the sandwich design of this one. The cutouts on the handles even look similar, so very similar. The jimping is a tad different. It seems like the cutouts are in the same place, but they're slightly thicker and slightly less. But then on the outsides of the handle, it goes up quite a bit more, that jimping does. So that is a major difference. We've got this little difference here. So it really is very similar, but there are definitely some differences. But now that we've given you an up close and personal look at that Orion S comb blade, let's go ahead, flip it a little bit, then go up top and talk about it some more.
I watch TV alone and I don't wanna be alone. I take a drink alone, I face the beat alone. I rock the beat alone and I don't wanna be alone. I get up, go to work, putting on a fake smile. I've been feeling like I'm missing something for a great while. Cause I be standing in a room full of people and still feels like I'm all alone and not a person is real. It's the age of the internet and we just measure self-esteem by your friend request. Human connection and emotion is all swept aside. Instead your latest Twitter status is what's quantified. Loneliness is amplified. I must be in outer space. I ain't seen no one for days.
All right, so y'all just saw us doing some flippity flips and also some more up close views and stats and such on this guy, the Orion S from LDY. And now it's time to really talk about our thoughts. And I think a big question a lot of people have is it different enough from this guy to need to get it? And the answer is maybe. Yeah, I don't got a simple answer for you. Thank God my wife didn't say that to me when I proposed to her. It is different enough that I think it is a standalone product on its own. It is like maybe a 1.75 version of this because you do have the comb blade option, there's different handle construction, it flips slightly different because of those minor differences, but I also don't think it's so different that it feels like an entirely different product. It does feel like the little brother of this guy. It flips well. The sound test, let's see if I don't suck at this today. Oops. Ooh. Ooh. It sounds pretty good. It feels nice in the hand. It's got great grip. It's got great construction. It comes in at a great price point. So I'd say if you already have this, you don't necessarily need to rush out and get it, but it is different enough and a good addition to your collection that I would say go ahead, do it. If you can afford it, then do it. But also don't stretch yourself thin to do it if you can't afford it. Like don't skip a couple meals for your family, your friends, your puppies, any of that. Don't skip no meals to get it. It ain't that different, for sure. But my overall score for flippability on this guy at the price point, we're always doing these scores based on the price point, is a 5 out of 5. Availability is a 3.5 out of 5. It's been mostly available as of right now, but with LDY historically, that isn't always the case. For aesthetics, although it's pretty simple and not much different in terms of the pure aesthetics, I still really like the aesthetics of the Orion, so that's also a 5 out of 5. Did I already say build quality? I don't remember, but it's a 5 out of 5 for the price point, that is for sure. Customization, now there are 3 blade types, but only 2 or 3 colors. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. I think it's only 2. So for customability, it's like a 2 out of 5, but whatever. And overall, I would give it a 5 out of 5, even though I know one of those categories was a 2 out of 5, but it's such a good value, which for value, it's a 5 out of 5. I think that it gets a great score. Anyway, it's been your boy Mills from Mills Flips, back with another Balisong review, and this time on the Orion S Comb Blade Edition, and I am signing out. Peace.
Never let them tell me who I am. I am always gonna be my own man, and that's on God. That's on.